as mentioned, I'm from Hack the Overheid, and we ran the Apps for Amsterdam competition together with the City of Amsterdam and Waag Society. And we do this. It's one of our core goals to open data. So we take hacking in the broadest sense, where we try to use systems to their maximum capabilities, and we want to make the Netherlands a more transparent and a more inclusive entity. And we think that opening up data that is already present is a really important step to achieve that transparency. So in the Apps for Amsterdam competition, we've been hammering on this issue for a while. And last year, I drafted a proposal together with Thijs Klein-Paste from the center of the City of Amsterdam. And I went to this council meeting, and we got the proposal passed near unanimously, because this was during the time of WikiLeaks. So people were really into transparency, and if you wanted to hide data, people were like, what do you have to hide exactly? So it was really easy to get this proposal passed back then. And in some way or another, we got some funding, and we thought the best way to maximize the output would be to create an application contest. So the idea was we get data, and there would be money for people to do stuff with that data. And that turned out to be a pretty good approach, because with Hack the Overheid, usually we hold events like these, which are on-conference hackathon-style events, where we get programmers, designers, students, journalists to collaborate and just do stuff. And usually, stuff comes out of it that works. We believe in, well, rough consensus and working code. So at the end of the day, we got people listening to some presentations, then they spend the day programming with each other and learning from each other and making stuff. And finally, we've got demos where people demo at the end of the day the stuff that they really created during that particular day. So in the Apps for Amsterdam competition, there was a website where you could submit your apps. And there were nearly 50 apps submitted during the course of the Amsterdam competition. And a couple of those are, for instance, the energy app, where you could look for your house. Most houses get rated on an energy scale, but most people don't know that. So if you publicize that, you can see for your house what the rating is, and for other houses in the area. And you could this could prompt you to improve the situation of your house. For instance, especially in the city center of Amsterdam, this is dismal, but nobody really knows that. Another really key app was a basic human need of where can I go to the toilet? People always ask, like, what's the economic value of an app contest, of apps? Well, this is like a public benefit that people don't pee on a random location, but they can just find the nearest toilet. And this was brought forth mostly because this was the best data set that we got. We got a data set from the city with the locations of all public toilets. So yeah, what you put in, that's what you get out as well. Another basic Amsterdam need is, where's my bike? Because bikes tend to go missing from time to time. And this was one application which was a first step to register your bike in your smartphone, and if it's gone, to try to figure out where did it actually go. But most notably, I think the success of Apps for Amsterdam was prominent in the sequels that came out of it. Because if you do a competition like this and it gets some attention and it is moderately successful, people want another one. They want more. They want more of the same. So we did the same thing. Oh, I've got sound. For the province of North Holland, where we took a bunch of programmers to an actual fortress where they could hack in a fortress, which was pretty cool, I think. And then after the province level, we went to the national level with Apps for Nederland last year. That came to a conclusion, I think, end of last month, January or February. And at that conclusion, the minister awarded some prizes. We had even more apps submitted, and it was really nice. And you see all the programmers coming out. Programmers really love that they get recognized for their effort during these competitions, because normally they're put in a back room, and with the competition they get on the stage, which is a novel thing. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the Minister of Economic Affairs, who admitted that the only reason not to open up data would be financial. So if we got him on video saying this, that it's an open by default policy for the Netherlands, which is sort of a checkmate moment for open data in the Netherlands. But then, yeah, we won. Not quite, I guess. So yeah, the Apps for Amsterdam, the app competitions are necessary, they work, but I don't believe that they are enough. because the end goals for a social city, like we are discussing here, like Martijn has discussed, like we're talking about, were we need the data to do justice to all the truths that there are in a city. And what we get right now is unclear who has generated it, what biases are in the generation, in the collection of the data, how it is processed by the civil service, by the public, by the city of Amsterdam and by the government. So to find a way to store and display data that does justice to all those truths is a vast open question that's before us. And we've got the data catalog right now where you can download Excel files. But yeah, that's not enough. And I don't have a clear-cut answer what is right now. The data that is out there, we need to enable people to critically go through that data and not really completely accept it as truth, nor reject it as that it's not about them, but to give them the tools to go to see like how they can apply it to go beyond their pre-existing notions and see how they can generate new ideas and new truth from that, more creative approaches. And finally, we need to create with this data more agency for more people. So the app contests are a nice first step. We've got the municipality involved to do more stuff, but to get also people without smartphones on board and to get new groups of people to join together around data sets and other use cases really to do stuff is the big challenge that's before us right now. So that was it. Thank you.